So what about women with daddy issues? So I thought, let me approach this from 2 points of view. When the daddy is there and when he's not. And let's use these 2 perspectives. The rebel woman and the woman that has something missing. So let's begin with the rebel. The rebel being a woman that has a father. She has a dad. Her dad is in her life. And yes, he's a prominent figure in her life, yes. But something that could happen, not always, is she may become a princess because many dads do turn their daughters into princesses or tell them that they are. So in other words, for some women, this gives them an inflated sense of self. Because daddy says so, it means it is so. And it's nice, it is endearing, it's a nice thing that fathers do for their daughters to make them feel special and be told that they are special and any man should see them as so. The downside of that is, when there's no balance and the woman assumes she need not do anything but just be herself. Just be who she is and everything comes to her and that's how it should be because daddy says so. Now here comes the rebel element. The rebel element being how you see it often, how some women, they want to rebel against what they came from. They want to be a rebel. And this is the beginning of the rebel effect in certain women when they start to date certain men when they're younger. And for certain fathers, if they know about it, some never know about it if they're lucky. But obviously, some get to meet their young daughter's boyfriend. And sometimes the boyfriend isn't obviously someone the dad is happy about. He's probably not happy that his daughter has a boyfriend anyway, but yeah. The rebel thing. Oh, she's seen as a good girl, but yeah. Really? Is she? She's trying to rebel against the image of her being seen as a good girl. She doesn't want to be seen as a good girl. Why not rub up on a few bad boys to shake the image? Change it? Who knows? Now let's quickly go to the ones without the father around. So without the father around, more than likely, she's growing up with her mother. And in growing up with her mother, there are many traits from her mother naturally she would take. Now, the balance of having a father there, if the father was actually there and he was a caring father, obviously he would have the balance of logic to the situation, to explain to her certain things in a logical sense, but also to offer the protection and security that we as men offer. And also as well, having a father there, having a dad, whatever, it's the first man in any female's life before she becomes a woman, and more than likely will be the only man in a woman's life who loves her for her. That's a key thing. Fathers who care for their children and their daughters and are in their lives if they can be, if the mother's not stopping them, they offer something that no other man on the planet could give them, and do it without the need for anything else. Because a father would love her for who she is. She need not do anything or be anything for him. That's his daughter, his child. Thus he loves her for who she is. Now, she can't say that about any man she meets in her life. No, it's not a guarantee. But that's the thing. The ones that don't have a father in their life, that don't have a dad, that don't have that appreciation of them for who they are, obviously, they would seek it in the world from other random men. And some of these women end up going on, let's say, many a carousel ride, searching for something they will never find because what they're looking for, they never actually had growing up. They never had the reassurance and security from a man that they were special in just being who they are. Not special because, oh, she's hot and this guy over here is just trying to get some, so he tells her everything she wants to hear. Or even if he actually means it and he does feel this way about her, some women would cling to this feeling, and the man that offers this feeling as well could cause problems, and some could say seen as obsession as well. Now, with or without a father in a woman's life, that still doesn't mean women wouldn't do certain things. That doesn't mean a woman wouldn't be if she has a father or not. No, that still depends on the woman herself. You see, many women do have daddy issues and certain issues as such, but many things come from who she is herself, who the woman is herself. Yes, we can say environments in which we grow up in obviously does paint a picture of who we may become and who we are. But still, my point is, some of these women are the way they are, regardless of their daddy issues. Some of them are just as self-entitled and arrogant as they are by themselves. But you see, in dating women, men should understand a lot of women you come across, many of them would have daddy issues. If he's there or if he's not. Doesn't mean every woman has daddy issues. No, of course not. Of course every woman doesn't. But the ones that do, yeah, it's a lot going on there. And some could say there would be many women with daddy issues, considering how many women are having, let's say, single births. There are much more single mothers than there've ever been. And, you know, we can blame men all we like, but come on. It takes two to have a baby. So, yeah.